Hello everyone, I am Nidanoski, and this is quite an interesting game. It's called Gordian Quest, and it takes all the fun of deck building and puts it together with a D&D style RPG. Now, it is in early access, so lots is coming, lots is changing, but let's take a quick look. We have Act 1, Westmere. I'm not going to be focusing too much on the story. I'll let you go through that when you give it a try yourself. But I am going to talk about each of these characters. We have Lucius the Duelist. Now, first thing you'll note when you click on the type of character, he could be a sword hand, he could be a veteran, tactician, or the duelist. You have these stats up here, strength, dex, and int, and it's going to heavily influence the cards. Unless they have potent or another variation on the card itself, your stats will directly reflect in the cards that you play. I think that's quite ingenious. In addition, they have different trees that you can get in instead of talents and feats. Or they do have some feats, but instead of talents and other skills, you draw directly from these randomized trees that you'll get, and maybe you'll get some more swordplay, maybe you'll get some leadership abilities like Show of Force, where you grant allies access. And that's just one character. We have the cleric, Catherine, who can be a cleric, reverend, enforcer, or mender. We have Bertram. This is perhaps maybe my favorite character, maybe my second favorite, and I'll get to the other contender in just a moment. But I absolutely love the artillery, creating these little turrets and siege engines to absolutely destroy the enemy and then improving them. You can also be the stalker, the deadeye, very archer ranged, or the ranger. And this top one is going to be pretty much balanced for all of the trees in these classes. You will note that their stats do significantly change. For instance, dexterity goes down to a 16 if I become an artillery commander, down from 18 from the ranger. We have Alphonse. Alphonse is definitely the melee rogue. So scoundrel, headhunter, saboteur, laying down traps and moving your enemy out directly onto them, and the rogue. Lots of little bits of damage that doesn't really cost much, but ways to boost it. We have Pierre. Pierre's the only one that I haven't found a real niche that I enjoy playing. I mean, everything's here. They use a channeling ability, but really, out of all of the classes, it is my least favorite just because I haven't found what I'm looking for yet with a spellcaster. And then we have Ida, my other favorite, and you can probably guess a theme because I love the Forest Guardian, creating these little pets that, much like the siege artillery, can go out and attack, and they can be kind of upgraded as well. For instance, you see this positive reinforcement. We can master the cards, and it just works out well. So I think I've gone the furthest with her in my testing of this game. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now, this is a bit of a longer game, and so instead of doing just a one-off, I'm going to create a little mini-series. So this is episode 0, and just to get you ready for the game. And go ahead and go on to episode 1 to actually watch me play it.